Hey you guys, it's ICI Candy back with another video. And I know everybody's heard about this August Alsina, Jada Pinkett, Will Smith's drama. This is not your normal video, so stay tuned. But first, I had to give you this laugh right here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Check this out.
Decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
with August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
with August, with August,
August.
entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement,
An entanglement with August. That joke is so funny. Now you gotta stick around for the rest of my commentary. Check this out.
Just all the stuff that's
Okay,
going on
you
in the
guys,
press.
we're gonna watch it together,
I
okay?
felt like it was important to come to the table
This is
to really
crazy,
clear the air.
guys.
Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made. That went
So we're gonna watch it together.
cray cray.
And let's talk
one of
about
the
it.
reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines.
I love you, and
We specifically never said anything.
Anything.
That's true. A
We
lot of
were
headlines did
purposely
come
not
out
saying anything.
saying
Any
that they
headline that
said
says
stuff
Jada
that
said
they
or
didn't
Will
say.
said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you gotta say something.
Yeah.
no matter what you do.
And to stop that cycle.
Yeah,
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
right.
You know, and at the end
people's feelings, like August Alsina, guys. It's like, it's definitely hard on him that, you know, this whole relationship took place like this. And, you know, he got made to seem like such a bad guy who wasn't telling the truth, you know?
Yeah.
you know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's
business,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. But now,
But you are Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. It's definitely going to feel like it's everybody's business, guys.
Can't nobody tell me shit about you. I really can't explain the things you.
It's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
yeah,
Even though this is minuscule, it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not
Right.
talking about it, not clearing the air,
Yeah.
and just being as transparent.
Yep.
Just being
Absolutely.
transparent.
and I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with.
We're
Is
gonna
that
start
this
with-
is a very personal journey
Yeah,
that became very public
yes, absolutely.
for whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Will.
let's
Will is
start
so
with,
real. I love Will.
I guess about 4.5 years ago.
I love Will
Started
Smith.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August.
No, can't nobody tell me shit about you. I really can't explain the things.
And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help.
Is you. And if they got a problem with my boo, then they got a problem.
You know, me wanting to help
Yo,
his
Will is
health,
amazing. I
his
love Will Smith.
mental state.
Because
you
for
know?
me, that was the thing when Og first came around, he was really
really
sick.
He was really,
know.
really sick. Yeah.
Can't nobody tell me shit about you. I really can't explain the things you.
Yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to help pull him through.
I know that you don't need me. It's kinda sexy when
And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me
I
to the
was
curb.
done with you.
He's like, I was done with your ass.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
Can you imagine that how mature they have to be right now to be able to have this conversation live in front of everybody? Can you imagine that? I'm just like in awe of their relationship. Like, I don't know about you guys. Comment down below and tell me what you think, but I am just in awe of their relationship because they are truly friends. And it's just like when friends fight and break up, it's like, it's not really about, you know, it's not about what you think it's about. I really love the relationship that they have. But let's continue.
And I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
The rest you know. Shawty, you the best I've ever had thus far.
You
Yeah,
know?
no, we were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
Entanglement? What? She called it an entanglement? Girl, you had a whole relationship with him. Entanglement?
One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes,
So that wasn't true?
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
Got it. Okay, so I understand now. He wanted to make it clear because he didn't want it to come across. August Alsina didn't want it to come across that he broke up their marriage. Because, you know, everybody thinks Will and Jada are like the most perfect couple, that they are like, you know, the best couple in the world. And you can imagine that August Alsina got a lot of hate. Well, you don't even have to imagine. It's fact. He got a lot of hate. But when he was coming out, he didn't want to make it seem like he was sneaking behind anybody's back. So I guess I can definitely see why he may have thought that he got permission, but at the same time, I don't know. Do you think that Jada and Will are being completely honest? Because deep down, I don't think they are. I think they're going to be as honest as they can be, and they're going to try to keep it as clean as they can be. But I don't think they would ever want to really tell the full-blown truth. So I still believe that August got the green light from Will. I don't think that it was a miscommunication. I just think that Will doesn't want it to seem like that. But I can tell that Will probably did say, go ahead, boy, do your thing. I don't care. Because he did say he thought that they were done and over with.
So, I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Yeah.
As far as what?
You and
Look at
I
her, she like
decided we were going to take our
what?
space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with
There was that word again,
said.
An
entanglement.
entanglement?
Yes.
Right, Will, exactly.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship.
Exactly, I was
Absolutely.
just saying that.
I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other.
Now, what do you guys think? Comment down below, because a lot of people felt like Jada is a smart, articulate, mature woman, okay? And August was the one that was sick. He was, you know, in need of care. And a lot of people feel like Jada Pinkett took advantage of August and Alsina. What do you think? Because I think Jada knew exactly what she was doing. I think she knew that things were ending and things weren't going really well with Will. And she saw that she had just taken care of this boy. Like they said, she said it out of her mouth that they used quite a bit of resources to get Augusta Alsina healthy, because they met him when he was very sick. And I don't know. I don't want to say it was ill-intended, because I think Will and I think Jada are good people. But I do feel like she took advantage of him. I do feel like let me not say that. I can see how someone would think that she took advantage of him. She's older. She's more mature. He was young. He was broken. I know she says that she was broken as well, but come on, Jada. August Alsina is young. He is fine. And you were reviving him back to health. So he was so vulnerable. Like, you pretty much saved his life when he was so sick. So I feel like that's a vulnerable state to take on a relationship with somebody, especially knowing that you're part of like this mega relationship with Will Smith. So I don't know, but let's see what else she has to say, because I don't know.
To realize that wasn't possible.
So we come into the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
You during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy.
I bet he did make you
to
feel
just
good.
help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people.
Wow. Okay.
Versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with Aug really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
And the fact they still call him Aug is
like,
nice.
I'm with you at the press conference. And that husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgressions. I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity.
What do you mean you don't see it as a transgression? Like, it definitely was a transgression. Like, I don't know. I'm a little taken aback by her saying she doesn't see it as a transgression, because I do. I absolutely do see it as a transgression. And Will is, I'm sure he's no angel, but he's looking like the man of the year in this situation. He is looking like the man of the year, even being able to joke about something like this,
Purity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. And as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was...
Yeah, because for me, this was years ago, right? So the fact that it's
He's like, this is years ago.
Now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but...
It happened so long ago.
And our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it, I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing of my life, and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself. Yeah. The ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that
Right.
healing, because he hasn't wanted to, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together. Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods.
Yeah.
And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. The one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together
That's nice.
young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place
Yes.
of unconditional
Wow.
Because I
Okay.
wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
That's so fun. Will Smith always finds a way to get the humor, but that's real talk. I believe that he feels he was never going to speak to her again. Because think about it. She had a whole affair with a young person that they were taking care of. They were taking care of August. He was sick. He was so sick, with such a chance of passing away because he was so sick. And she basically brought him in to help him. And she turns him into somebody that she was having a sexual relationship with, after she healed him. It's crazy. So let's hear what Will has to say, because this is crazy.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like...
And I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers. And I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go
through some stuff, I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through this no more.
I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Look at
That's probably true.
Yeah, see, here go the secrets. Jada basically saying like, oh, don't get it twisted now. You done had your little transgressions too. You done had your little girlfriends. I think you done got me back already. That's so funny. Oh gosh. I love the two of them though. I really love their relationship.
But, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that credit. That's what you want. But, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That is so funny. I love that.
Terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married.
What'd you tell me?
That I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. You thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Aww.
No matter what you do, all I think is Vito, baby.
Rock me, baby. Well, how you like it?
Yeah. I know that you don't need me. It's kinda sexy when I want it, but you tease me. And you don't let them get inside of your head. Cause you know when I leave, I'll be back to your bed. Cause girl, we got a good thing. So I can't let them fuck this up, ready for wedding rings. One of a kind, glad your mind's such a blessing. Future baby mama, if you're ready. You know that I would do it, so don't test me. Looking sexy, you bring out the best me. They gon' copy. Shawty, you the best I've ever had by far. So I'ma treat you better than your last by far. No matter what you do, can't nobody tell me shit about you. I really can't explain the things you do, but it makes me crazy over. It's Vito, baby.
Rock me, baby. Well, how you like it?
Yeah. I know that you don't need me. It's kinda sexy when I want it, but you tease me. And you don't let them get inside of your head. Cause you know when I leave, I'll be back to your bed. It's kinda sexy when I want it, but you tease me. And you don't let them get inside of your head. Cause you know when I leave, I'll be back to your bed. Cause girl, we got a good thing. So I can't let them fuck this up, ready for wedding rings. One of a kind, glad your mind's such a blessing. Future baby mama, if you're ready. You know that I would do it, so don't test me. Looking sexy, you bring out the best me. They gon' copy. Shawty, you the best I've ever had by far. So I'ma treat you better than your last by far. No matter what you do, can't nobody tell me shit about you.